Life will break you. It will test your limits, crush your illusions, and expose the parts of you that you try to hide. But within that struggle lies a secret, the same secret that shaped the greatest men in history: Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. They did not escape hardship, they mastered it. And through their teachings, they left behind 8 brutal laws that, if you dare to live by them, will transform your mind forever. Before we begin, take a deep breath. This is not just another motivational video. This is a philosophy of power, one that will demand strength, discipline, and honesty from you. If you're ready to face yourself, to sharpen your mind and harden your spirit, then stay until the end. And if you're new here, subscribe to Menzi and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss another video that will challenge you to rise above the chaos and build the strength of a Stoic. Now, let's begin. Law 1. Control what you can, accept what you cannot. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The first Stoic law is the foundation of all strength. Control your response, not the world. Most people live like leaves in the wind, tossed around by emotion, trapped by circumstance. They waste their lives wishing the world would change instead of changing their perception. But the Stoic sees reality as it is, not as he wishes it to be. He accepts what he cannot control and focuses his entire energy on what he can. Your power ends at your own mind. That's it. Not at other people's opinions, not at the economy, not at the weather, not even at fate. Freedom begins the moment you stop trying to rule what's outside you and begin mastering what's within. When something bad happens, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "How can I use this?" When life hits you, stay still, breathe, and remember, nothing external can defeat you unless you surrender your mind to it. Law 2. Embrace discomfort, destroy weakness. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." The second Stoic law is brutal. If you avoid discomfort, you invite suffering. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you trade your potential for weakness. Modern society worships ease, quick dopamine, soft living, endless distraction. But comfort is the silent killer of greatness. The Stoic seeks discomfort deliberately. He fasts to master hunger. He trains his body to endure pain. He faces rejection to strengthen courage. Why? Because he knows the mind grows through resistance. Start small. Wake up earlier than you want to. Take cold showers. Speak when your fear tells you to stay quiet. Train your will as a warrior trains his sword, through battle. The goal is not to chase pain, but to become immune to it. When life becomes hard, you won't break, you'll adapt. Law 3. Master your emotions, or they will master you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength to live stoically, is not to suppress emotion, but to rule it. Anger, fear, jealousy, these are natural, but when they govern you, they destroy your reason." A Stoic feels everything, yet remains unmoved by impulse. He acts, but he does not react. When someone insults you, observe the feeling rising in your chest. Don't resist it, witness it, then choose your response. Power is not in never feeling anger, it's in choosing not to be ruled by it. The mind is like a horse. If untrained, it runs wild. But if you learn to hold the reins, it will carry you toward mastery. The next time emotion surges within you, say quietly to yourself, "This is only a perception." You'll feel the control return instantly. Law 4. Discipline is freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Discipline sounds like chains, but it is the opposite. It is liberation. The undisciplined man is a slave to laziness, to pleasure, to distraction. He wants everything, but commits to nothing. He spends his life chasing comfort and ends up trapped by it. The disciplined man may live with structure, but within that structure lies absolute freedom. He controls his time, his habits serve him, his actions align with his purpose. He doesn't wait for motivation, he creates it through consistency. Every great man you admire, every philosopher, general, or creator was forged by discipline. Discipline is not about perfection. It's about showing up, especially when you don't feel like it. The Stoic doesn't ask, "Do I feel ready?" He simply asks, "What must I do now?" Do that every day, and you'll become unstoppable. Law 5. Master the art of letting go. Everything in this world is temporary. The Stoics knew this truth better than anyone. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." We suffer not because of what we lose, but because we refuse to release what's already gone. We hold on to people, moments, and identities long after they've served their purpose, as if clinging can stop time. But time moves with or without your permission. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop trying to control what is beyond your reach. The Stoic mind understands that detachment is not coldness, it's clarity. You can love deeply, fight fiercely, and live fully, yet still be free from emotional chains that weaken you. When something ends, breathe. Observe the feeling. Accept it as part of the human experience. You are not what you lose. You are what you remain when everything is taken away. Detach from the need for things to stay the same. The strongest people aren't those who never lose, but those who can lose and remain calm. Learn to let go, not because you stop caring, but because peace is worth more than possession. Law 6. Train your mind, harder than your body. A weak mind destroys even the strongest body. Seneca warned, "You must train your mind as an athlete trains his body." Modern life trains you to seek comfort, air conditioning, dopamine hits, endless distraction. But the Stoic man rejects this seduction. He chooses the path of discomfort because he knows the harder path leads to strength and the easier one to weakness. Your mind is your fortress, but a fortress left unguarded collapses. Every day you must reinforce it with silence, discipline, and struggle. Read philosophy, reflect in solitude, question your emotions before they command you. The Stoic doesn't wake up to pleasure, he wakes up to purpose. He rises before the world, not to be admired, but to become unshakable. He sits with pain until it becomes his teacher. He confronts fear until it becomes his ally. Train your mind to endure boredom, rejection, and chaos, for life will bring all three. And when others break under pressure, you will stand firm, unbent, and composed. The body obeys the mind, and the mind obeys only those who have mastered it. You can't fake inner strength. You can only build it, one test at a time. Law 7. Choose voluntary hardship. Most people pray for an easy life. The Stoic prays for the strength to face a hard one. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show what men are." To live stoically is to deliberately invite challenge. It is to say no to comfort and yes to discipline. To walk into the cold shower. To train when you don't feel like it. To study when the mind wants distraction. Why? Because by practicing hardship voluntarily, you make involuntary hardship powerless. When you choose to suffer on your terms, life cannot use suffering against you. When you deliberately push your limits, chaos becomes familiar, even welcomed. Each small act of chosen discomfort sharpens the blade of your will. Each denial of luxury polishes the armor of your character. A Stoic man doesn't fear pain, he fears weakness. He doesn't seek rest, he seeks readiness. So ask yourself every morning, what can I do today that's difficult, yet meaningful? Maybe it's staying calm in conflict. Maybe it's keeping a promise. Maybe it's staying disciplined when no one is watching. Every act of voluntary hardship is a declaration to the universe. I am in control of myself. The modern world tries to soften you. The Stoic world dares you to harden your spirit. Law 8. Live by virtue, not by emotion. In the end, all Stoic wisdom leads here. The final and most brutal law: you must live by virtue, not by emotion. Virtue is the compass of the Stoic mind: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Emotion is the storm that blinds the weak. The world tells you to follow your feelings. The Stoics tell you to master them. Feelings are guests. Virtue is your home. Don't let the guests rearrange your house. When anger rises, ask, does this serve my virtue? When desire tempts you, ask, does this lead to strength or slavery? When fear whispers, ask, is this an illusion or is it truth? A Stoic man doesn't suppress emotion, he transcends it. He sees anger but chooses patience. He feels fear but chooses courage. He senses pride but chooses humility. Virtue means doing what is right, even when it hurts, even when no one is watching, especially when it costs you something. For as Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. To live by virtue is to live above the noise, to walk through chaos with a calm heart, to face life's storms without losing your direction. And when death finally arrives, as it surely will, you will meet it not with regret, but with dignity. For you will have lived as nature intended, wisely, bravely, justly, and with self-control. These 8 laws are not theories, they are weapons, tools for those who dare to rise above emotion, fear, and weakness. The Stoics did not preach these principles from ivory towers. They lived them in battlefields, in exile, in loss, in power. They bled for the truth that peace is earned, not given. To transform your mind is to burn away the illusions you've carried, that life should be easy, that people should be kind, that fortune should always favor you. Number. The Stoic path is harder, but it's the only one that leads to freedom. So begin now. Start small. Wake up earlier. Control one reaction. Let go of one grudge. Face one fear. And with every disciplined act, you carve a new version of yourself, one who no longer bends to circumstance, but bends circumstance itself. If this message resonated with you, don't just scroll away. Reflect on it. Live it. And if you seek more wisdom like this, subscribe to Menzi and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another lesson that sharpens your mind and strengthens your soul. Because this is not just a channel, it's a movement, a reminder that within you lies a calm, unshakable force waiting to awaken. Stay disciplined, stay grounded, stay stoic.